Hello, and how are you doing tonight? Let me test the sound real quick. Um, Hold on 1 second, and I'll test the sound. This is Andrea. Oops, hold on. I did something wrong. Test the sound. Okay, the sound is good. Okay, hold on 1 second. Because I did something. I messed up. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing okay. As okay as I can be for, how it's been the last couple of years. It's just like, ugh, it's just, it's a struggle. You know, um, I try not to go anywhere, you know, because of gas prices. So I've been pretty much kind of trying to stay at home, not like going any places, not going too far, because the gas prices right now, even though they're coming down, it's still, the grocery prices, you know, last year they went to double, what everything is. So even that's changed. So now it's like, oh, okay, I have to like, you have to replan everything. It's like, oh, okay, the strategy I usually use no longer works. So now I have to plan everything. So like yesterday, I sat down with a calculator to try to like re-budget everything. It's like, okay, how am I going to have enough money for food now? Because it hasn't been working the last couple of months. So I'm like, okay, it's time for me to like sit down with pen and paper and literally figure this out. What do I need to do to make this now work? So I did, juggling, buying this instead of that, buying things in a different way, literally planning it out. I never had to really, a lot of people do. They plan it. They know what they're buying, and they got this down pat. And I never had to really do that, so I had to do it the other day, and we'll see if it works. I think it will. Cross my fingers, but yeah. But anyway, if you're looking for me, you can always find me at sherryspeaks.com, where you can find 80 plus attunements starting at $2.50. Also, from the website, you can go and schedule readings, coachings. You can get a deep clearing. The clearings are deep. I mean, because I have telekinesis, and I'm just a natural healer. So the healings are pretty strong and pretty effective. So if you want to give them a try, it's more than just chakra work. It's the chakras, the auras. It's like attachments, connections, cord cutting. It's even severing promises, contracts, deeds from previous lifetimes. So it's pretty thorough. And right now the reading sale is still going on, so it's still whether you want reading or coaching, $15 for 30 minutes. There are appointments available for tomorrow. So if you go to my scheduler tonight, and if you look in the description, you'll see the link to take you directly to the scheduler. So you just schedule it, and then you can just go back to my website. If you go to my website and on the navigation menu, click on donate, it'll show you all the different ways you can pay. So you don't have to just use PayPal. You can pay the 15 by PayPal, Cashapp, directly with your debit or credit card. So there's tons of ways to pay. So, what we're going to do tonight is we're going to do some mini readings, and we're going to chat, and we're going to have a good time. And the mini readings are one question. If you want more than one question, and you want me to spend a little bit more time, then the only thing I ask is that you go and you make a donation, and I pin at the top of the chat. If you click on what I pinned, you'll see that I tell you, like, it has the Cash App, the PayPal link, and the link to my website if you want to do it directly with your debit or credit card. So that's all you have to do if you want to ask more than one question. So I see Christina has a question. You want to know what changes are coming in for you and Ivan in the next 3 months. Let me see. Okay, one of the first things that I'm getting is this has to do with a job. But it's you. It's not Ivan, it's you. It's a change of job. It's either a change of job. Yeah, I'm getting a change of job. Yeah, but this isn't Ivan, though. This has to do with you. I'm getting that clear. No, this isn't about Ivan. I mean, I don't know if you could tell, if you could see me. I'm swaying. I use my body as a pendulum. It allows me to validate and verify, like, what I'm getting, like, before I'm like, yeah. So, yeah, no, this isn't Ivan. This is you. No, that's why I said either change of job or getting a job, because I picked up that you weren't working. But, and sometimes it's not a job. Sometimes it's like, if you're doing something else for money, it could be something even non-traditional, but there's going to be a change of that. So even if you're not working right now, I'm getting that you will be working. And let me see when this is going to take place. It's not going to be before the summer. Definitely before August. So this is going to happen sometime during the summer. But I'm getting this isn't going to be a full-time job. This is going to be a part-time job. And I am getting that it does have something to do with Ivan, though. This has to do with Ivan and your relationship. This has to do something with the two of you. So there is okay, this is what I'm getting at. There is a reason. So if you're wondering, okay, well, why is that getting ready to happen? I'm picking up that it has something to do with you and Ivan. It doesn't have anything to do with where you're living. I'm not getting it's because of a move or anything like that. But I am getting it's because of something that the two of you are going to want to do. But it's not a vacation. It's not a trip. But I'm getting it's something that you guys are going to need money for. And I'm picking up it's something that you're going to need to purchase. I am getting that it's something costly, but I don't know how to put that in terms of money. Okay, it's going to be over 1,000, but under 5,000. So I would consider it something major. I'm not getting whether or not you're talking about Ivan, whether or not it's Ivan that's going to offer you the job. I mean, I didn't get that. But what I got, I mean, what can I say? How can I say this? don't, what I say, don't make it mean more than what I said. Is what I'm saying. Okay, so let me like repeat it again. Let me say it again so that it's clear. Okay, I'm seeing that sometime in the summer, you are going to be, what I originally got was either you were changing jobs or getting a new job. That it did have something to do with Ivan. But when I got that it had something to do with Ivan, I did not get that it was that Ivan was going to be offering you the opportunity to work. I don't see you. No, I don't see you working with Ivan. I see you working somewhere part time, and this is for a specific reason. And I'm getting that you're not going to continue working. This isn't going to be something where you continue for a long period of time working. Like I said, I'm getting it's for a specific reason, which to me isn't unusual. People sometimes do these things when there's something coming up or something they want to save for, and maybe it's costly, and they do this because they want to hurry up and be able to do what they want to do or buy what they want to buy. So that's not unusual. And I'm not getting that this is anything that has to do with like, this isn't attached to a major change in your life. Like, I'm not getting, oh, they're saving up for, I don't know, for something huge, but obviously my higher self thought that this was something that you should know, maybe it's so that you could be prepared for it. So that's your one question. So I just usually, when I get things like this, it's that your higher self wants you to be prepared for it. It's like, heads up, this is going to be happening. You know what I mean? It's like, heads up, so you're ready. So that when this comes up in your life, you're not surprised by it, and you're a little bit even more accepting of it, ready to fall in place with it. But that's all I'm getting about that. But I feel like it's only because you were only meant to be given a heads up. Hey, like, heads up, this is coming. Often, we are given heads up. My higher self gives me heads up about things. But by no means is my higher self going to lay it all out for me and be like, okay, and first, and then second, and then it's going to be this. I don't get it in detail. Why? Because that's not how life works. Or else my higher self would be ruining the learning experience that is life. So I'm not meant to know everything, but my higher self will give a heads up. Heads up, this is coming, just so you're not surprised by it, so you're not thrown off by it, but this is coming up. So when it does, usually people are then more accepting of it. They're more accepting of it. They can get into it more. And they're not then worried, like, is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? Should I do it? Should I not do it? Because now they're not surprised by it. They already knew it was coming. They knew it was coming. I have clients that get the process. You know what I mean? They get what they're supposed to do with the information and how the information is supposed to help them. So keep that in mind, because that's going to be happening in the summer. So, it also gives you time to plan and prepare. Okay, so if that happened, then you tell me between now and then, what do you need to do? Are there some like things that you need to take care of, like to be ready for that? What would you need to get in order for this to happen? Also, the thing is, I'm not getting that this is something that you're made to do. This is something that between you and Ivan, you guys end up deciding to do. So, therefore, right now, today, would you be ready to get out there and work part time? Or what would be in the way? You know what I mean? Do you have transportation? If you have kids, do you have a babysitter? These are the reasons why we're given a heads up so that we can prepare and be ready for what's coming. So that's all I can say is you got the heads up. So now you can kind of sit, think about it, and think, okay, so if that did happen, would I be ready for it? Is there anything that I need to do to be ready for it? You know, um, I think that whenever we go from working to not working, that just yeah, sometimes we're ready for it, but then like sometimes there are things that we got to get in order. So yeah, that's what I mean. You know, it's meant to give you a heads up. So, it's better than not knowing it's coming, you know. Um, so hopefully that helped. Um, I see it's a slow night tonight. Um, but I didn't, I'm going live a little bit earlier than I have been. Only because I've got so much I need to do that I didn't get done yet today. So I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll try and go a little early. Oh, you're welcome, Christina. Um, I just felt like, oh, I got so much to do tonight. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll just try, going live a little bit earlier and see how it goes. And I just figured, okay, well, if it doesn't quite work out, I could always end the stream and then start it back up, a little bit later in the night. You never know how it's going to go when you do something at a different time than you usually do, because I'm usually not ready at like 7:30 or 8. So, I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. But it looks like that's about it. Christina, I appreciate you watching. I'm in the Eastern Standard Time Zone, so I'm in Florida. So right now it's 8:58 p.m. here. Um, so where are you? Hi, Kamuri. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're an hour behind me. Yeah, Texas. Is it what part of Texas are you in? Are you in the part that gets all kinds of crazy weather? Hopefully not. I know some parts of Texas, they get everything. It's like they get the heat, they get the snow, they get the hurricanes, they get the tornado, they get everything. I feel sorry for the people that live in that part of Texas where it's like, oh, it was sunny yesterday. Oh, it's snowing today. Oh, El Paso, the West Coast. Yeah, it is. It is. I'm always like, oh man, I feel sorry for the people in Texas because it's just like, yeah. I mean, it can be like that here. Like here in Florida, it's just, it's storming 1 second, and then the next second you look outside and you can't even tell that it's stormed. You know what I mean? Because it clears up so fast. It changes so fast. It's like you don't ever have to get bummed out that it's like overcast and raining, because if you just wait 15 minutes, it's going to be sunny again. Oh, okay. You're in Jack. Okay, so you're in Texas, but you're in Jacksonville, Florida now, and I'm in Florida. Okay, so we got a Texas Florida thing going on tonight. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, here it's like that too. It could storm so bad. It could be like the winds can be like hurricane winds. 15 minutes later, you can't even tell that was going on, you know. But it's good because when I lived in New York, if it was a rainy day, it was literally like a rainy miserable day all day. And I don't like those days. Even when it's like that here, I'm just like, "Oh, I need the sun. Where's the sun?" I'm like, I didn't move from New York for this. But yeah, we get a few days out of the year where it's like that, where it'll be like overcast and raining all day long. And it's unusual though. Yeah, I hate them because I don't like it's so humid here too, that I don't feel like doing anything. It's like clean the house, mop. No, because floor's not going to dry because it's so humid. So it's like, okay, can't mop, while it's like that. Um, and it's like, and it's awful. But I mean, at least it's not a cold rain, but the problem is it's so hot and humid. Um, it's just miserable. So, Kamuri, did you, how do you, I hope I'm not pronouncing it wrong. I'll just call you Kay. Kay, do you have a question that you wanted to ask? Or were you just popping in to see what was going on? It's okay if you were just popping in to see what was going on. Um, yeah, I was just telling on your higher purpose. Hmm. Actually, I'm seeing it, what it looks like to me. It looks like okay, it's not yoga, but you know how somebody opens like a yoga studio or something, but this what I'm seeing you doing, it's like a meditation center or something like that, where you're offering like there's meditation classes, there's different types of classes, and what do you call a place like that? I guess it would be called some type of a meditation center, or I don't know, spiritual center. But I see there's many different things that'll be going on, but I am getting this huge, huge impression. This is going to be your baby. This is going to be like your establishment, the thing that you create. And it definitely has a really strong field of a kind of build it, they will come type of thing. Like you establish this because you want to help people, and you're establishing this for them to come, not just to come and get help, but to come get help, um, for people to be able to be around people who are in line with their path and their purpose and everything they have going on. But I see you almost, it almost has this kind of like, I don't know. I see you being very respected, very looked up to. I just see you helping a lot of people there. But I'm seeing it like, I'm seeing meditation classes. I'm seeing you helping people, like almost like you're also offering coaching or something. I also, there's this energy work feel to it. I don't know if it's regular energy work or if it's Reiki, but there's something like that also. But um yeah, I mean, with you, I'm just getting, yeah, build it and they will come. So Now, here's the other thing. I see you as a part of that. I see you advancing spiritually um in a major way. That is your path to advance spiritually and grow to such heights that you can not only help people, but you can impact them really strongly. It reminds me of that Buddha energy, you know what I mean? That Buddha master teacher energy. So yeah, I'm getting that's really awesome. So um like I wouldn't be surprised if right now you feel pulled and guided to learn a lot of a little bit of everything. Almost like it would have you questioning, well, why am I so all over the place? But you're not really. There are so many things you're going to need to know, to learn, so much understanding you're going to need to also attain in addition to spiritually advancing, and or I should say as a part of it. um so if you've been wondering where your place is, like, yeah, you're on the path but don't realize it. That's what I'm getting. Like, you're on the path, you're doing it, you just don't realize it. Hi Tisha, how are you? Yeah, no, you're really not all over the place. I mean, I know it feels that way, but it's for a reason. It's for a reason. That kind of that feeling like you're all over the place, and oh, I want to learn this, I want to learn that, I want to get into this and that. It is going to calm down, but not until sometime next year. So just go with the flow for right now. Just go with the flow. Like, don't question it. I mean, because there's a lot of people that think, oh no, you should be settled on one thing. That may be their path. That may be what's good for them, but that is not for you. Hi, blue butterfly. Sure, I can do one question about Craig. Um, Now, did you have a specific question, or was that the question? Hi, Q Bella. How are you? Hmm. Blue butterfly, I get a little bit of stress there. There's a little bit of inner stress going on that I feel like he's trying not to let out. But really, literally, he needs to talk to somebody, even if it's not you. But yeah, he is feeling a little bit of, I'm getting a little bit of inner stress. Pressure, I don't know if I would call it pressure, but inner stress. Yeah. Um, Really, there's not much you're going to be able to do about that, because I'm just getting that you're not really going to be able to really reassure him. Um, this is something that there isn't anything that anyone would say to him that would totally, relieve him. He will be relieved when he is actually handling it. So, all I could say is I'm getting, kind of go easy on him, pay attention. Don't be afraid to tell him, what, why don't you do something just for yourself, something relaxing or something that you like, like if he's into sports or he has a hobby. So, like, definitely pay attention to what you see. Um Yeah, let him be hands on for as long as he's going to be hands on. But when you notice the stress getting to him, you know, um, be that person that's like, you know what? Why don't you take a break? Why don't you go do this or go do that? You know, be his support as much as he's being yours. Tisha, so are we going to be able to get through this rough patch? Yeah, I'm getting that you're going to come back together. Excuse me. I am feeling like he's taking a little break now. Like, like when a person goes, you know what, don't talk to me right now. I'm mad. Just leave me alone for right now. Um, it's like got that feel of I need a little bit of space. You're welcome, Blue Butterfly. Tisha's got that feel of I need a little bit of space for right now. Just like it's got that. Okay, just back up. Let's just back up for a second. Feel like no, I'm getting that it's gonna be okay, but you know, as women, I mean, we tend to not want to back up. We tend to want to keep that communication going. If you're not talking to me, then that's bad. And we're not happy if the communication isn't ongoing because we feel that solves something. That with that communication, we could fix something. So when it goes silent, we kind of panic a little bit. But you need to show him that that's not all you're about, that you can just calmly be like, okay, everything's going to be all right. I don't need to push. I don't need to push anything. Just let him have a moment. Tisha, did he tell you that it's really bad and that this might be it? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Did he tell you that it's like really bad and that this might be it? It may be over. Did he tell you that? Yeah, but sometimes things are said when the person is frustrated because I'm not getting that he's made up his mind about that. Why am I getting that he's like, I'm not sure she's going to change? Is there something um, that he doesn't like or that he's mad at you for? And he's like in this kind of like, I'm not sure if it's going to be any different. What is that I'm picking up on? Because I feel like there's something going on here, something that happened here that isn't new. Like it's happened before. It's been an issue before. Okay. Was that what he was looking for when he wanted a girlfriend? Was that what he wanted? Did he want a girl, a woman who had her own thing going on and was like going out? Was that what he was looking for? Okay. So it sounds like, because I'm getting this is a repeated issue. This isn't you guys didn't have a falling out over something new. It's I'm getting it's a repeated issue. Um it's also a sign. I mean, it's a little bit controlling. It's a little bit I'm like just picking up. It's a little bit like he's lacking a little bit of confidence. Not in himself, but confidence in people in general. Like there's a trust issue here. Um Look, the question was, you know, will this end up being okay and will he come back? I'm getting that, yeah, he'll come back. But I'm also getting, well, wait, this is crazy. So you just want him to come back and like pick up where you left off? I mean, if you can't fix it, if it's not fixable, don't be so ready to like be like, we need to take up where we left off. This needs to be fixed. This is something that can lead to serious issues. It needs to be fixed. So instead of wondering if he's coming back, spend some time thinking about, okay, so if when he comes back, what should we do? What are the ways we can fix this? We can fix what is wrong in this issue that he has. How can we fix this? That's the real question. That's the real question, is how do you fix this? And the answer may be that you can't. However, I'm getting that he would be willing to try. So, either way, I'm getting you need to meet each other halfway. If you guys decided you wanted to be in this relationship, you need to meet each other halfway. You know, well, not fix how you go out, but I mean, I know some couples that they're always going out together. They don't really do a lot of things separately. I'm not saying that that's good. You both need time where you have your own things going on and you're hanging out with your own friends. But this is also a trust issue too. I'm not saying that he has a reason not to trust you. I'm saying it's a trust issue, and sometimes there's a trust issue even when there's no reason for it. But focus on the real question, is the way you can fix it. How can you meet each other halfway? And when you do get to talk to him, just let him know. Say, you know what? I'm willing to figure out how we can meet each other halfway with this issue. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how we can meet each other halfway. Let him suggest things to you. You suggest things to him. I'm just getting from my higher self is you guys need to find that middle ground and that balance. Purple Moonlight. Hello, how are you? Let's see. Anytime soon. No, not anytime soon. And I can tell you exactly when. You're not going to like this either. Um, you're welcome, Tisha. I know it's been a struggle. Just like try to hang in there. Just try to hang in there. Um, Purple Moonlight, you're not going to like my answer at all. However, I can reassure you of one thing. The future's not written in stone. This is just an answer based on today. However, things change all the time. So this timeline could possibly be sped up. So just keep that in mind. This is not an absolute. So don't get down. Don't be like, oh well. Okay, so I'm getting it's not going to happen anytime soon, and that actually it's not going to happen until the year after next. But yeah, I'm getting it's a money issue, but my higher self is still telling me, but to tell you not to worry because there are some things that may change by the end of this year, because the future is constantly changing based on things that happen, decisions people make, things people do. Don't hold on to the whole year after next thing. However, it's the answer that it won't be anytime soon. However, I'm just getting strongly that, yeah, one of the other things I'm getting is, I don't know, it's coming across like it's almost like not a second opinion, but it's like, how sometimes you go to one doctor, you find out what's wrong and everything, but then it's not that it's maybe another doctor that eventually really helps you out and helps figure out how to get it so that it's medically necessary. I'm just getting, it's almost like whatever type of specialist that is, whatever type of doctor that is, another one, second opinion. I'm getting another one. My higher self is just going, yeah, no, not that one, a different one. So I look into it and see if it's possible that there is somebody else that you could go to and get a second opinion from, and where you can explain the situation, where they may end up suggesting to you how they may be able to get it so that your insurance possibly covers it. I didn't say that. You're looking for like that clear cut answer? No. I'm saying it's not that one. So I'm saying second opinion, because you still have to be a problem solver with this. This isn't going to get resolved just by magic. You're going to have to be a problem solver with this. So it's going to require you to do what you got to do, which is go get that second opinion, explain to them. Yeah, no, I understand. But still, I'm just getting, go get a second opinion. I can't tell you why. Usually people tell me. When I tell them what my higher self says, they usually come back to me and says, guess why that was necessary? Guess what happened? Guess what they said? So, yeah, just get that second opinion. Um, yeah, that's gonna be a tough one, because I'm literally getting year after next. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. Oh, Kamuri, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Hopefully, we'll chat again in the future, and you can let me know how it's going with everything. And Purple Moonlight, hang in there. You know, and that's what you just said is exactly right. Um, because I'm the same way. Sometimes I don't know how something is going to work out or be possible, but I have to keep believing that it is. I may not know how it's going to happen, but I have to always be in that position of it's going to happen somehow. It's going to happen. And as long as you keep thinking that way, you keep being that person that's like, I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. Look, it will. Trust me. That's happened to me so many times, where somebody's like, well, how's that going to be possible? I'm like, I don't know. It just is. And sure enough, because I believed it. The universe believed it because I believed it. So then the universe had to help me out because I believed in it. So just hang in there. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to go ahead and go, and I might go back on live a little bit later. Um, I really appreciate you guys. Remember, if you're looking for me, you can find me at sherryspeaks.com. If you want a reading, they're still on sale for $15 for 30 minutes. And we do the readings depending on where you're at, either by phone or by Google Meet. So it's pretty easy. And so if you'd like a reading, I do have openings tomorrow. So since I wasn't going to church or anything like that tomorrow, and I wasn't doing anything, I just figured, oh, okay, I might as well do some readings tomorrow. So whether you want a reading or a coaching session, feel free to go and schedule. There's openings between 12 and 5 tomorrow. So anytime between 12 and 5. And I look forward to speaking with you. And I hope you guys have a good night. I hope you guys have a good day tomorrow. And that everybody's weather is nice. Cross your fingers. But anyway, as always, I love talking with you guys and hanging out for a while. So you guys have a great night.